Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Teresa Snyder, and I'm a community liaison for Interim Healthcare, and I specialize in the hospice department with the hospice team. Yet today, in addition to talking about interim healthcare, home health, and hospice, we're going to talk about this big upcoming event, the Alzheimer's Walk, the walk to end Alzheimer's is really what it's about. So I have invited a very special friend, Ameka Mobley, to tell us all about what's going on and going to be happening this coming Saturday. So Ameka, tell us about you and we'll take it from there.
Hi, Teresa. I'm Ameka Mobley, and I am a senior walk manager for the Alzheimer's Association. I've been with the association. This will be my fourth walk season.
Wow.
Of course, my first walk season, I was only here 12 minutes and I had no idea what was going on, but we're super duper excited this year. It's going to be this coming Saturday, the 25th. Doors will open at 9 a.m. and we are at Hodgetown. So that's a move for us. We have been at Sam Houston Park for years. And in 2019, we outgrew the park. We had to get someone to shuttle people. There was no parking.
Wow.
So the committee got together this year and went after Hodgetown. And I was there yesterday. Oh my gosh.
It's so exciting. For those of you that may be watching from a whole nother city, in Amarillo, Texas is where this is taking place, in Hodgetown, a new baseball stadium where we house the Sod Poodles, and it is such an enormous, beautiful field. And so it's like the premier spot to have such an event.
It is. And we're so excited because our vendors will be there. They'll be able to spread out. We want to make sure that people in this age of COVID feel comfortable, and it is the perfect. I was down there with a volunteer the other day, and he said, I'm kind of apprehensive. And after we walked it, he said, it couldn't be any better. It's so socially distanced. Hand sanitizer is everywhere. We'll have masks at the door.
Absolutely.
If you want to walk in and go upstairs and sit and just watch the whole thing and never have to touch a human being, we got you covered.
That's awesome. So from my understanding is whenever they come in and they've registered, which I looked at my team roster today and the amount we've raised. So we're doing well. Interim Healthcare, yay, we're doing well. And Interim Healthcare is the premier sponsor for, what would you call that portion of it so that I get it really specific?
Interim is the sponsor for our Promise Garden.
Promise Garden.
And our Promise Garden is the promise of an end to Alzheimer's disease. It has become the most emotional part of the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We have a ceremony, and our ceremony this year will start at 10 a.m., hosted by Walt Howard. We'll have, oh my gosh, Teresa, I haven't told you this. Robert Hines, who is the new bull, he was in Hereford for years, and he is going to be singing. It is his singing debut.
Wow.
The rumor has it he should have been singing all along. So I'm excited for that. And we'll have the color guard from Paladuro.
Okay.
And then we will kick off the ceremony and, talk about all the wonderful things that have happened this year. But then we'll have the Promise Garden ceremony. And so the Promise Garden talks about the yellow flower, which is caregivers. We'll all hold the yellow flower. And the orange flower is my flower. It's a world. I just believe in a world without Alzheimer's. And then we have a purple flower, which is someone that's lost someone to Alzheimer's. And we have the blue flower, which is a person with Alzheimer's disease. And then the hope for the future is the white flower. And it is a world without, there's only one white that represents where you are in the journey. And then we'll have the ceremony, and then we'll plant them in a garden so we can see what that garden looks like for Amarillo, Texas. It is very, very impactful.
Well, and I love some of the pictures that I took just from last year, even though last year was, of course, unique, and I don't want to go into that part of it, but just to see all the flowers that are there and how big of an impact. I'm curious, do you have any statistics as far as Alzheimer's itself, the disease, or what warning signs, anything that you can talk about that would specifically talk about it?
So, the Panhandle, the state of Texas, we know 6 million people in the United States. 400,000 of those are in the state of Texas. And those are diagnosed.
Diagnosed. That is the thing.
But you and I know how many are undiagnosed, Teresa.
Yes, so many. So many.
So if you think about that, I was doing a speech one day and I thought, do you realize 400,000 people is the Panhandle?
That's amazing.
That is Spearman down to a little above Plainview. 400,000, that's the whole Panhandle diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
So, and it doesn't include those that aren't. So, I mean, I think the walk to end Alzheimer's, I love that it's this coming Saturday, that Interim Healthcare is a premier sponsor for something so important as the Promise Garden. Ameka, I'll just acknowledge you because I think you've gone above and beyond in our community that you represent well. You put on a big event for 4 years now, and we're really just going to literally knock it out of the park, as they would say, right? We're going to strike out Alzheimer's. We're going to knock it out of the park. We're going to hit a home run for the success of raising money. And I read this morning you're $3,000. Is that still accurate? $3,000 away from the goal?
About $2,500 now.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because I was like, I have a little bit of money that I haven't even put in there yet. So you guys just know this, that there's a lot of ways you can participate. One, you can go to the Alzheimer's.org. Tell me the exact email.
act.alz.org/Amarillo. And that's going to get you right to the website.
Okay. And then you can go on there, and if you don't have a team that you're specifically associated with, you can click on a team and you can walk or just sign up to be a part of Interim Healthcare of Amarillo. I'm the team captain, so of course I'd love for you. If you are going to be someone that's not in town on Saturday, or you just happen to be somebody that wants to stay still inside, you can still register and donate. To register to walk is for free, yet we encourage you to donate because we want to reach the goal. $2,500 we're so close.
Yeah.
We're so close. And the dollars is really what it's about to ensure that we end the disease and prepare a future for all of our loved ones.
It is, Teresa. And my motto is, if you build it, they will come. And I know that the families get so much from being in that environment on walk day. It's a joyous celebration. You know, it's about standing together against this disease, but holding hands and walking through it together with you guys. You know, having Interim there is huge because you're caregivers, you get it. And giving those families, so many families that are trying to do it alone. And I love the fact that we are opening that stadium and saying, come stand together.
Absolutely. And that's the one thing that people don't realize are the resources on the Alzheimer's Association page, the resources that Interim Healthcare, whenever there is a patient that has been diagnosed and they need help, those caregivers are exhausted and usually do not want to complain. But there's so many facets and so many people that are impacted that really together, holding hands together, we can provide a good fight against and walk to end the disease.
Right.
Yeah. Is there anything? I know we go enter at 8th and Buchanan. The Canyon Drumline will be the one leading us. If you choose to walk around the stadium and out of the park, that's okay. But if you choose just to walk or you want to stay socially distanced, that's an option as well. But just come and participate. We have so much fun.
We've put together a beautiful video presentation that people can just sit back and relax and enjoy while the walk is going on. It's got a lot of familiar faces in it. It's got lots of information about ending Alzheimer's and fantastic music. So there won't be a dull moment.
Oh, well, thank you, Ameka, for what you do. And you guys, this Saturday, September 25th at Hodgetown, gates open at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
The walk begins at 10, and just come see us. There's so much to do. There's going to be food. There's going to be people. There's going to be and you're going to get some exercise in too for yourself. So
amen.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all Saturday.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thank you.